If you're 30 years old and you want to retire on $250,000 by the time you're 50, take a look at this. Now, firstly, we need to understand that $250,000 today is not $250,000 in 20 years' time. So if we look at 2% inflation, we're actually needing to earn $372,000 in 20 years' time. To get to this number, we're gonna need to actually have $6.2 million worth of debt-free property earning a 6% return. So how are we actually gonna get $6.2 million worth of debt-free property? Well, it all starts with acquiring the right properties 20 years earlier. What we need to do is acquire at least $3.1 million worth of properties. So if we're going to allow for 2 property cycles over 20 years and we're using the 7% historical growth rate over 20 years time, it means our $3.1 million portfolio is going to go to $6.2 million in 10 years and then $12.4 million in 20 years time. Now, when we're 50 years old, what we need to do is account for the debt that we need to pay back. We also need to account for the capital gains tax. So what we're actually left for is $6.9 million. At a 6% yield, we're actually going to be earning $418,000 from our property holdings. Now, we have overshot the figure that we wanted to hit. However, this is an estimate and we do need to account for properties that may not perform as well. So the reason we look to run this scenario with our clients is that we need to understand where we need to be with our initial portfolio. We need to acquire those properties as soon as we can so we can enjoy the benefit of compound growth and our time in the market to actually hit our end goals.